5 mistakes I made during my cut phase. When I ran my keto cycle, here are the 5 mistakes I wish I had not made. Number 1. Eating grapefruit. Grapefruit is not keto friendly. Now when you go online and Google it, you will see AI overview, the new thing, would tell you that grapefruit is keto friendly. It can help you lose fat. It is low in calorie, high in nutrients. It is very healthy, blah, blah, blah. Well, this AI overview is surely lying about one thing, that grapefruit is keto friendly. It is not. Ketogenic diet is about cutting carbs. According to my experience, you should not be taking more than 30 grams of carbs if you are on keto. Now, one grapefruit, medium sized grapefruit, which is around 230 grams, has 25 grams of carbohydrates. 4 grams are fiber and 21 grams are simple sugar or starches. It is 11% of carbohydrates in one grapefruit. If I eat one grapefruit, I'm already close to the allowable limit of carbs. I don't have much leverage while I have to eat other foods too. And the place where I live in, the grocery store sells this size of grapefruit. It is a larger size, I guess. You go to Walmart, Costco, Loblaws, everywhere. The size is common. Now this grapefruit is 406 grams. So accordingly, 11% carbohydrates mean that there are 45 grams of carbohydrates in this one grapefruit. How will I even get in ketosis while eating this thing every day? I need to eat my veggies too. There are carbohydrates in them also. I love grapefruit. I accept it. It's my favorite fruit. It's called pamplemousse in French. I even know the name in French. It tastes so good the way you eat it. I just love it. It helps with your liver, probably the healthiest food for your liver. There's a lot of vitamin C in it, a lot of citric acid in it. I cannot give up on my vegetables for one grapefruit a day. I eat a lot of protein. I eat tuna, I eat salmon, I eat chicken. And I need to eat vegetables along with that protein to make it swallowable. Otherwise, I would have to add unnecessary fats in those meat. Grapefruit is not a weight loss food. In fact, there is a study on daily consumption of grapefruit. The study concludes that consumption of grapefruit daily for 6 weeks does not significantly decrease body weight. It is just a folklore that grapefruit helps you in weight loss or fat loss. Number 2, not sleeping enough. I did not have enough sleep. Well, ketogenic diet, it actually improves your sleep quality. I could fall asleep easier, I could sleep longer. It did improve my sleep quality. There is also a research that shows that ketogenic diet improves your sleep quality. But I did not set my sleeping schedule. I did not go to sleep at specific time. I did not wake up in the morning at specific time. Sometimes I was sleeping in the morning, sometimes I was sleeping in the evening, sometimes at the night time, because it was such a nice and restful sleep that I just wanted to go to sleep whenever I want to. But I have to go to work too. So when I wanted to sleep, I had to force myself to go to work. Remember, if you're sleeping during the daytime, you did not really sleep the night before. So I was losing sleep. A research finds out that the loss of sleep results in elevation of cortisol level the very next evening. Your body is very quick to produce cortisol. A cortisol is catabolic hormone, but it conserves energy when body is on the move, and it promotes fat storage across abdomen. Lack of sleep also reduces the insulin resistance in your body. Our research found that sleep restriction, like 5 hours per day for 1 week, significantly reduces insulin resistance. Insulin converts food into energy, and if its resistance reduces, the food is converted into fat storage. So not sleeping made me not to lose fats fast. Number 3, use of partly skimmed chocolate milk. This was another mistake. I was taking my morning oatmeal with chocolate milk. I'm kind of a sucker for chocolate, so I drink chocolate milk. I should have stayed away from it. The reason is this. 1 cup of chocolate milk, 250 ml, has 27 grams of carbohydrates. 25 grams of it is simple sugar. Now, simple sugar is absorbed quicker, digested quicker, and starches are the ones that are broken down into simple sugar first before they are converted into energy in the body. And I am on a low carb diet, low calorie diet, and chocolate milk just does not fit in that kind of diet. You can go searching online whether milk is good for weight loss or not. Most of the sources would say yes, it is good for weight loss. But there is a meta-analysis study that does not support the beneficial effects of dairy consumption daily on weight or fat loss. 2,101 participants did not see any significant reduction in weight loss while consuming dairy products. So drinking milk, especially chocolate milk, is not keto friendly. Number 4 is preference of cardio over leg training. I made a mistake of doing more cardio instead of adding leg exercises. I regularly do my cardio first thing in the morning, but for this cut phase I added another cardio after my weight training. While it would have been wiser if I added at least one more leg day in my training regimen. Now, cardio helped me lose fat, there's no doubt about it. Cardio increases your metabolism rate, it burns more fat. Tabata protocol, or HIIT, high interval intensive training, helps you burn more fat throughout the day. In fact, one of the studies found that HIIT burns more calories than doing resistance training, cycling, or treadmill. But in my cut phase, I ignored one very important fact. The quadriceps, the muscle in your leg, are the biggest muscle group in your body. They are fast twitch muscle, they store the most glycogen, and the guy like me who does weighted squats and who can lift a lot of weight on leg press would be better off adding at least one more leg day than cardio every day. This will help me burn more calories and make my workout plan more effective. The moment I realized it, I started doing leg training. My body fat plateaued at 18% on cardios. After 2 leg days per week, I broke that plateau and my body fat started coming down. Now I know that I need to exert more on my leg muscles in order to keep reducing body fat. And I'm not going to make this mistake of doing cardio all the time. Number 5, I used whey protein concentrate instead of whey protein isolate. This was a huge mistake I made on my cut phase. I thought whey protein was whey protein. We're just counting the grams of protein, doesn't matter which whey protein it is. I bought whey protein concentrate, an economy pack. I found it is very cheap online. Now look at its nutrition facts. In 1 scoop of whey protein concentrate, there is 4 grams of fats and 4 grams of carbohydrates, of which 1 gram is fiber, 3 grams is sugar. Now, I don't care about fat. I do care about carbohydrates. There are 4% of carbohydrates there. The very thing I'm trying to avoid in my ketogenic diet. Now, when I realized it, I just switched to whey protein isolate. Whey protein isolate. Look at its nutrition facts. Half gram of fats. In 1 scoop, there is only half a gram of fats, 2 grams of carbohydrates, of which less than 1 gram is fiber, and no sugar. So I'm assuming this 2 grams of starches in this. Now let's check the percentage of carbohydrates and fats in both of these. Whey protein concentrate, it has 12% of it is fats and 12% of it is carbohydrates. While in isolate, 6.7% is carbohydrate, 1.7% is fats. Now, carbohydrates is almost half of the carbohydrates of 1 scoop in this guy. So I was taking higher percentage of fat, higher percentage of carbohydrates. I was bloated. My protein shakes would take longer to get digested. My progress was affected. I realized it and I fixed it. Don't make this mistake. In fact, don't make any of these mistakes. I know that a lot of people are going to start working on their fitness goals this year, 2025. And for most of the people, weight loss or fat loss is a major goal. You want to lose fat, you want to lose weight, you want to lose it quickly. Ideally in 3 months. If you do not make these 5 mistakes I mentioned, you will achieve your goals in timely fashion. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, ask any question, like, subscribe. See you in the next video.